Hey, what's up guys? It's ElasticSpyder here, and today we've got another community replay. As always, if you would like to send us one, please send it to BIAworldofwarships at gmail.com. Please include the replay file and the in-game screenshots along with a short summary. And we do check out all of these replays, and we do trying to see which one we like the best. So this is a pretty typical matchmaking. A lot of T10s and T9s. This replay in particular is submitted by 8inch underscore 55 cal underscore mark 16. So I think I don't know, that's such an interesting name. But for the purposes of this video, and so I don't have to say that every single time, I'm going to stick to 8inch. I'm sure he's not referring to you-know-what, but either way, he is in a division with two of his division mates. One of them is in a Kurfürst, and another is in Des Moines, or Des Moines, like I like to call it. So, I've said multiple times on multiple different occasions that I think the Montana is probably one of the best tier 10 battleships in the game. A lot of people will disagree with me, but that is a-okay. He had high explosive loaded for the first salvo, most likely because he had it loaded last game or something. Maybe this is his first game in the Montana, we don't know. But he obviously knows that he needs to switch to AP. Interestingly enough, he's actually going to A. I don't typically like to go to A on this map just because supporting B is so difficult. It is you have to choose between a narrow choke point at B or actually giving up a lot of broadside and having to flank the enemy from both sides. So that's one reason why I really don't all like going to A right off the bat. But that is okay. And interestingly enough, 8inch also has a spotter plane. Now, you can get the same view from that he has through hitting the M button really quickly. That opens up your mini-map very quickly, and then if you hit it again, it closes it. So you can get that same view, but you do not exactly get the good aiming, and you still have to do a lot of guessing. So that is something that is a benefit on the with the spotter plane. So he did manage to get 2 Citadels on the Neptune. That is not likely. I'm a bit surprised even that he didn't completely kill him outright. Again, I'm not too sure why the replay is so stuttery. The first time I watched this replay, it wasn't like this at all. I don't know if it was maybe one of the hot fixes that they had just a couple days ago, but for whatever reason it's a bit wanky, so to say. But that is certainly not to degrade from the quality of the replay. Something I also like to see is premium camo on the Montana. It is very, very sexy, like I think all American battleships are, so that is good. Looking at the mini-map real quick, the enemy team has C. Probably their one destroyer definitely went there, who capped C, and then a lot of their team is actually pushing into Bravo. Meanwhile, our team, quote unquote, our team, is sitting in mostly Charlie. So we're gonna have to make a decision here. Do we go and push into B, or do we kind of chase them around and kind of shoot from the outskirts of A and into B? It's something that we'll have to find out. Friedrich going pretty slow in a very narrow space. This is a perfect shot. But he's going to hold off, it looks like, and maybe try and hit the Neptune. Again, the thing that I do like about the Montana over the Yamato is that it has 3 extra guns. Whereas, so with the Montana, you've got that Citadel and that kill. But with the Yamato, it's very possible that you wouldn't have gotten that. So, that is why I do like that. So it was nice to see the Neptune getting killed so early on. It looks like the other Neptune is actually dead too. You can see that dead carcass sinking right now. Nice 9K hit. Again, I don't know what the detailed ribbons were saying, but hey, whatever. They're still kind of broken, but hopefully they'll fix it sooner or later. Friendly Des Moines in his 8 inches, his division, he asked for radar or smoke, and the gearing is nice enough to give him to this. So I hope he complimented. So if someone does good, make sure to compliment them, because most people just report. They don't do the opposite thing, compliment, and that's very, very important. Looks like Des Moines did use his radar, but they are getting countered radar, most likely by that. Oh, there's a Des Moines, and I think there was a Moskva not too far away. I'm not too sure if he's within radar range, but this is definitely Des Moines, because of the duration, how long it lasts. He aimed a bit in front of that curve first. A lot of those actually hit the gun or bounced off the armored hull, which is a bit unfortunate, but 7K is still good nonetheless. His buddy in the Des Moines goes down. I wouldn't say mainly because he ran into him, but I'm gonna say that. Looks like someone else's radar is up. This one probably is the Moskva's. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Any second now. Can't be Hydro. Wow, this is a... Okay, there we go. That was a bit longer than I'm used to. But nonetheless, the one problem that his team is facing is they do have to go up against 2 destroyers as opposed to 1 destroyer on their team. But it looks like 8-inch is going to take the lead with this. He's been sitting in this nice gearing smoke, which is nice. Holds off onto the 2 rear turrets just so he can make sure that he can actually use them. 14,000 for the first salvo, and a nice triple Citadel with the back guns. That's always nice to see. And he says hello in chat. Gotta be careful. Moskva is within 10 kilometers. If he's smart, he'll be using AP, and his health can actually diminish very, very quickly. Again, a bit of a tough spot here. Gets the curve first with the 2 rear guns, and it did not look like the Moskva was able to switch to AP. Oh boy, don't overturn. Don't overturn, baby. Looks like he did overturn just a bit. Slowed down. Thank God for the long duration of the American repair party, because other than that, otherwise it would be a long time flooding. But it's okay. 15 seconds and his heel will be back up. Fletcher gets spotted. Oh boy. Talk about punishing small children. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, that one hurt. Definitely that one hurt. 15,000. A little over. Yeah, that was a nice shot. Again, perfectly angled. Nice. The Moskva, his AP does not do anything. Let's see. Hopefully that's multiple Citadels. Not too sure why he's not shooting. Okay, there we go. Another 50, almost 50,000 points of damage. And he managed to get Confederate high caliber devastating strike. but it looks like he might burn out here, or just get killed by this Fletcher. Maybe, or the Shimakaze, but it does look like the Des Moines that was lurking actually did end up taking him out. Alright, so looking at the screenshots, 8-inch managed to do 218,000 points of damage, very nice credit earnings, 806,000, 10k base XP, or not base XP, that'd be amazing if you got 10k base XP, but 10k XP, Confederate high caliber devastating strike, and 3 ships killed, 9 citadels, 2 base defense, and his team actually managed to pull off the win. He did complete some combat missions, so that might have helped him with some of those credits. Looking at the team score really quickly, he managed to come on top with 2,898 base XP. Very good. Did manage to top his team as well. Detailed report, pretty basic for a battleship in terms of the damage distribution. Most of your shells, or most of your damage will come from your armor piercing. Potential damage, though, 2.6 million. That's awesome. I like to see that. Certainly that Moskva that bounced off his hull, that's probably where a lot of that did come from. But looking at the credits and XP, you can see that it is very nice. With that 50% reduction in service cost, you get it down to 90,000, and you almost get more. You almost have to pay more in consumables when they're at full price, because I do believe they were at 50% price at the time of this replay. But certainly 90,000 is amazing. That's definitely where a lot of credit earning potential came from. And of course Zulu, and it looks like Type 20. He did not. Maybe he didn't have the camo. I don't know. Yeah, I think the I think the camo does give 20% credits. But certainly a lot of credits made, and a lot of free XP as well. Something I didn't see in the beginning. I hope you guys enjoyed this replay, and I hope you have a very fine day.